this will help prolong his career.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's Vucevic. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas. White, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP passes to Simmons. Outside Curry. Vucevic pulls it down.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Oh, you want more of this from Griffin. There's no question he has the size and vertical block shots.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Caruso, covered by MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Playing fast is what right there. Must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you gotta follow.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Thomas subbed in for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Caruso. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. MP, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA.
I just go back to being in my backyard.
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Craig, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early. Aggressive line statement. Love their approach.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got MP. Simmons is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Spurs got the job done. He had 44 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Here's Dosunmu following the basket by MP. Dosunmu, the pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP kicks to Thomas. Shoots over DeRozan. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Thomas.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Vucevic. A rebound by the Nets. And here's MP for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 2.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Good on the shot. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The three from MP. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's DeRozan. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And when you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult at the start, the middle, the end? Where?
Yeah, Kevin, the physical tone, I think around All-Star break. That's when it gets the hardest. You get a little bit of space after, you get refreshed, and then you're ready for the home stretch.
Some changes for Chicago. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vucevic. Zach LaVine comes in for Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Then for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Ben Simmons. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Thomas. LaVine's shot is off.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Bulls trail by 3. Dosunmu, the pass to LaVine. The offensive rebound goes back up. Out to DeRozan. And another shot. Some solid defense from Brown. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Outside, Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the drive. And the layup is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the pass to Claxton. The 8-footer. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Dosunmu. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And LaVine, here we go. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. LaVine's got 7 points.
This is the confidence LaVine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
Pass to Brown. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. The shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position.
He's standing almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, his mid-range jumper, he'll always be there for Durant.
Ball finds LaVine. Over Aldridge. Levine's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 8. In the corner, Irving with it. And a minute played as the second half gets going. A 3 from MP. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside DeRozan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Back to Aldridge. To the middle. And MP with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 8. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Vucevic against Aldridge. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
When you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And here's MP for 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Zach LaVine. For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. If you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have game. You got to win, but I love to see how players do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about it. Think about Jokic. I mean, on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved, and I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game, and I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now, so I think it's going to come.
A 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, Levine. Ball with it. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing run. Back to KD. And here's MP for 3. Ball with the rebound. Bulls trail by 7. Inside. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. MP's shot is good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Ball dishes to Levine. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Green comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out. Attacking in the painted area. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in. MP against Ball. And stolen by MP. On the wing, Brown. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. And here's MP for 3. Bulls trail by 10. Pass the ball. To the inside. Vucevic. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league. A modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Count the basket. Vucevic has got 13 points.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And the basket by MP.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. Over Thomas. Dosunmu's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's MP. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. MP's got 42 in the game.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Green, the pass to Vucevic. Knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Here's Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
MP dishes to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Here's Caruso, covered by MP. Vucevic with the bucket.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Harris checked in for the Nets.
I missed?
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone.
I wasn't trying to hurt him.
defensively, and Alex Caruso is definitely in.
Coming on the floor for the Nets.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. And it's Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot. Shot from 12. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Okay, the incredible handles on display. I see you, Levine. He's so sensational at creating for himself.
And that one, good.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Passes it to Levine. Back to Ball. To the paint. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kyrie Irving.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
But, Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out in the end. Hopefully, White can find a bit more consistency.
MP outside. The 3. Let's keep it alive. Count it.
Oh, dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
Ball finds Levine. Here's White. DeRozan trying to get open. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from White.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots. And
Oh, that was a
capitalized. He just needs
foul.
little more help from his teammates.
Come on.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Durant against Ball. No good off the back of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
MP.
This isn't like him.
Assist
And he
goes
knows
to
it. The best thing they can do is
Bruce
try to get him more easy looks.
Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass and up strong for the slam.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting to his open teammates.
MP passes to Aldridge. Aldridge double teamed. Kicks it out to MP. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 14. White with it. Picked up by Brown. White drives in. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. White's got 11 points here in just the second half. Timeout called the Nets.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. MP passes to Aldridge. The kick out to Brown. Back to Aldridge. And the layup's good off the glass.
Marcus Aldridge.
Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
White the pass to Vucevic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
And the basket by MP.
Assist from
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up. Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
And one difference this has is that when they get to the line, they're converting. And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
The kick out to Ball. Vucevic finds Levine. Driving to the basket. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Here's MP. The kick out to Brown. Back to MP. Aldridge trying to break free. And MP with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. Bulls trail by 17. And the pass to Levine. Over MP. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to MP. And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
I cannot be stopped. What the hell's going on?
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
I thought was going to hit 60 points.
By 19. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Chicago.
DeMar DeRozan.
Left side, ball. Levine inside the three-point line. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Nets leading by 19 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For MP.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Pulls it from the elbow. And it's DeRozan missing. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Count it.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Here's MP. For 3. Basket good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy
Yeah, 60 points. Holy shit, I'm
No doubt
insane.
as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home court to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.